Alright. Alright, so we have 104 delayed, and Rustboro delayed as well. So Tangela 1v3s Rorik, because he's a boss. We also have Fanfi to help out. So I think Dwebble actually does pretty good into Tyrant as well. So we'll bring him. Let's go change some natures real quick. Adamant, 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 Adamant. Actually, we'll make you impish. And modest. You need to be modest for now. You don't need to be adamant until we get to after Brawley. Alright, so Orin, 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 Orin. Yep, we're just gonna level up. Level up our Dwebble here. I think he gets withdrawals banned. Awesome. We need sturdy on that. Oh, I guess he doesn't get sturdy until he goes into Donphan, yeah. I like Shiny Totodile. You're doing good, Tangela. Whoa! Easy there, Tyrant. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna walk into this gym, I think. Like, I think Roxanne is like super free with this box. So Tangela beats Nose Pass really easily. Like, these two together plus Seal should be able to beat Gligar really easily. And then this thing beats the other thing. What's the other thing? Oh, Rhyhorn. What's beating Rhyhorn? Tangela is also beating Rhyhorn. So yeah, it should be good. leveling up our seal is probably good. Encore for water sport. And we'll give him an Oranberry. Alright. Holy crap, this little guy gets sheer force. Look at you go, Tote Odile. Didn't even look at that. You also have sturdy. Very cool. Alright. Yep, this is always wing attack. Of course. This is probably Thunderwave, actually. Oh, suck on that, nose pass. Get out of here. This is definitely Bulldoze. Oh yeah, we're super safe. Fanfi picked up an Oranberry. Holy crap. I didn't know that's how picked up work in this game. This thing has Acid and Mud Shot. I don't think either one kill. Yeah, I used Acid Spray. And that's dead. Alright. Fanfi wants it. Fanfi already has 4 frags. Oh, I gotta reset my, Boop. Alright. Croconaw. Little Root. 101, we got Choodle. Um, 102, we got who's gonna evolve into a Donphan here shortly. That Choodle image is absolutely adorable, by the way. Our Route 103 was Tangela. Our Petalburg was Slow Poke G. Petalburg City. Egg-Cute was Petalburg Woods. Petil-Il was our Route 116. Seal was our Route 115. Rust Turf was... I can't remember what we pulled from Rust Turf. Oh, Dwebble. That's all we have right now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Hi, baby. What are you doing, baby boy? Oh, I thought it evolved at level... I thought it evolved at level 20. Must be 25. Ice Shard. Bug Bites. No evolutions. So I am... got one single evolution, so... I guess Tangela will fight the... Yeah, Tangela will have to fight that. Mightyena will have to get focused down by a few different guys, I guess. This Mightyena might actually be a big problem with this. This thing is Fire Fang. Oh, it doesn't have Ice Fang, so no Ice Fang. So it doesn't have super effective coverage on Fanfi. Wackenberry. And Wackenberry. Hopefully that's enough. Bite hits that little thing in the back pretty hard as well. This is always Icy Wind. This is always Flash, but we're going to use Icy Wind, and yeah, we're going to use Ice. Oh, it was Grass Knot. Perfect. Alright, this is either Sucker Punch or Bites. Sucker Punch, perfect. Get a big magnitude off there. Perfect. Bug Bite it down. Good job, Dwibble. At least I won't have to constantly pre-status Timber this run. Although I already had like good lines for involving Girder, and now I just don't have them anymore, so that's gonna suck. Watson's actually gonna take me time to plan. if I that's a big assumption, me making it to Watson. All right, so Double picked up 2 kills in Rusturf Tunnel. Seal got an assist. Crocodile has gotten 1 here. Fanfi got 3, 4. Tangela got 2. Actually, and it killed Rhyhorn as well. It's actually got 3. And then the Carvana was killed by Tangela. That's 4. Actually, both were killed by Tangela. So yeah, that's it. And then the fight that we just got out of, Tangela got 1. Donphan got none. Dwebble got 2. Alright. Oh, I already counted that. Yep. Sweet. Alright, rival fight. So this is going to be not fun. So this is gonna have Trico, so it's gonna have Grovile. I think Dwebble actually does really well into the I think Dwebble actually does really well into the Grovile. So let's do the team. Oop. Rustboro, Grovile. Perfect. This team. Let's go ahead and do a save. Let's bring everyone up to level 20. Alright, so we got a lot of pretty cool evolutions after we beat this fight, but beating this fight is a big if. Or a big when, I suppose. Yeah. We might use Hypnosis to pray. Alright. Save the game here. Go back to our fishbowl here. Delete everything out. We will 20 Control C, Control V. Perfect. All right. Oops. 20. Ice Fang into Aqua Jet always kills. So we take 33.8%. We don't need a Walkenberry here. So, Ice Fang into Aqua Jet. That brings in Grovile for fast bullet speed kill. We go into I think... Yeah, so we're bringing you. I think we go into Tangela to take the Bullet Seed. Yeah. Yeah, go into Tangela to take the Bullet Seed. Then it's going to use Fury Cutter. We are going to switch into Dwebble and attempt to Bug Bite it. It might be a bad odd switch into this thing. So, how are we going to beat the Cubfu? The Cubfu does not have super effective moves into Fanfi, so we'll bring Fanfi and we'll bring... How much damage does this thing do to Tangela with Aerial Ace? A good bit. We have Mega Drain now. No, we don't have Mega Drain. We don't get Mega Drain till like 22. Okay. Okay, we gotta get Execute in safely. So we can get Execute in on a Rock Smash. Or on a Rock Tomb. And not die to crit. So... Bullet Seed actually does a good amount of damage to him. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. So we'll bring Tangela, we'll also bring Fanfi, and we'll bring... oh, we bring Slowpoke to kill this thing. Yeah, 100%. Duh. Yeah, okay, so that's the squad. So we're just gonna bring Dwebble for Choodle. Awesome. And then whoever has to fight the... We're gonna give you that Orange Berry, I guess. So who am I putting out against that? I'm gonna give you a Cherry Berry. Please don't get poisoned on me. Alright, I think we're ready. Why are you a brave nature? I think I'm actually gonna bring you instead, because you don't die to a crit. Perfect. Whew. Miss me with the... Crit me, why don't ya? Perfect. Alright, this should be Thunderwave, if I'm right. Perfect. Fanfi. That did 30 damage, which means it does 45 on crit, roughly. So this should be Thunderwave. Yes! The biggest brain. Alright. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. We get evolutions. I think. Oh yeah. Big Dawn. Big Dread. Pounce is a pretty solid move. Stealth Rock's banned. Roar. Flail. Jeez, dude, you learned so many moves. And they're all bad. Alright, so we're gonna have 2 Stone Evos. We're gonna delay Patilil's Stone Evo so it can learn Giga Drain. I made that mistake once before, I'm not gonna do it again. So so we will have to figure out a way to beat Brawly with the current squad, which looks not to be the easiest, because I don't really know what to do about the... I think Dreadnought does okay into the Sand Slash, but... we gotta get some more encounters first. So, New Game Plus, guaranteed the Corsola here. Because Staryu's duped out. Great, we have to do all this nonsense again. Corsola. Oh boy. This is it. This is Emerald Imperium. Maybe I have something that can weaken it. I bet Acid doesn't kill it. Oh, it's not even close. Yeah, chip it. Alright, I'm not willing to go anymore. Perfect. This thing autocorrects to Corolla. So that's what its name is gonna be. Alright, New Game Plus. We could also get Pex, but I don't want Pex. I want the grass. After Surf. Look at you see Croconaut's sprite? He like turned white. That's funny. I wonder if it does that with any other mons here. Let's do let's try Dreadnought out. No, it literally it just does it with Crocodile. All right. So we get to go catch a Tentacool. Yep. Which will be very critical for multiple fights after Brawly. This autocorrects to either Tentacool or Tentacle. But he'll be Tentacool. Alright. This encounter is going to matter a lot, because this will either help with Brawly a lot or not help at all. But we are going to flip a coin to decide which floor we're going to go to, because why not? I don't like making hard decisions. But first we're going to go get all of our stuff from Steven. Alright, so let's see, 2 encounter tables here. Both are pretty good. I just deleted the so Granite Cave, B1, and Steven's room are the 2 we're gonna shoot for. I think I might actually. I wouldn't mind this room, but if I got Cricketot, I would actually cry. Mankey's duped. Getting Zubat would be really cool, though. Having Crobat for... Because you could have Crobat for Brawly, and Crobat would be goated this early in the game. And Crobat would be so good for Aqua Museum back-to-back. Which I don't think I have a good lead for. So... Yeah, so let's just roll. Gligar makes a really good lead into the museum double as well, I'm pretty sure. Mischievous is really lackluster until you get after Watson, because it just doesn't really learn anything useful. This would also make me very upset. Meditite would also make me upset. Last time I got Meditite. Alright, we're going to flip a coin. Heads, it's going to be B1. Tails, it's going to be Steven's room. Tails, Steven's room it is. So, we have Beldum and we have Beldum duped out, and we have Spoink duped out. Anything else is fair game. So Pikachu would be awesome, Sock would be okay, Throw would be awesome, Stuffle would be insane. And this thing would also be good, because this thing actually evolves at level 25, so you have Musharna for Brawly. This would be bad, but not that bad. This would be really bad. Paris would be okay. I wouldn't be upset with it. Alright, sweet. That is extremely mediocre. I don't even know how this thing evolves in this game. I've literally never gotten this thing. Swirlix. Shiny Stone. So you can't evolve it until after 110 Rival. It's so mediocre. Fairy Wind, Covet, Draining Kiss at 31, so you don't even have Draining Kiss for low kicks. That's so bad. You have Covet. That's not that bad. You could covet the item off. It's fairy, so you resist both its stab moves. This thing just dies to Golisopod, though. Oh, I don't have this. I can't evolve it until after the Aqua Museum. Yeah, it's trash. That sucks. Swirlix. Swirled, swirly, swirler, swirl. What's the evolve form called? Slurpuff. Alright, we'll just do swirly then. That would have been a cool encounter. Too bad everything else on that first floor is like horrible. Alright, so we got a couple more encounters to go grab. We have our Slateport encounter and our Route 110 encounter. So the Route 110 encounter can actually be really helpful if it's Minun or Plusle, but if it's not either of those, it's not great. This is always either Dewpider or Dragalge. Oh, we got Skrull. That's fine. This autocorrects to... I had this last time. I think it's Scruple. Really doesn't do anything until Mount Chimney, really. I think it does something on the snow route, but I can't really remember. Alright, this route, Shinx would be insane, and everything else is meh. Okay, we get Zebstrika again, which is pretty good. 2 immunity abilities right off the bat is pretty nice. This autocorrected to Sunstrike, I believe. I wanted... It had a lot of autocorrect things. Zebstrika. Substrata, Restrike, Rebetica. I'll do Rebetica this time. Oh, it's we'll do Restrike. Restrike. Alright. We're also delaying 109 encounter for grass. Also, Whalmer and Golduck just kind of suck. I don't think Whalmer evolves until level 40. Yeah, Whalmer doesn't even evolve until post Watson, and what's the other one? Oh, Psyduck. Psyduck doesn't evolve until, I think, after 110 Rival. Oh no, you actually have Golduck for these fights coming up, and it does get Scald immediately. So it'll have Scald, Confusion, Zen Headbutt. Has Golduck always had a 520 BST? That's actually not bad. Neuroforce is a pretty good ability too. Does this help with anything that I have to fight? I don't think it helps with Watson at all. Doesn't help with the museum back-to-back. Doesn't help with Brawly because it's not evolved. Yeah, I think it's not worth it. Alright. Dewford Gym. How bad will it be? Oh, we have Executor, actually. Because we can go back to Steven. Oh, no, that needs a Leaf Stone. I have to beat Gardenia for the Leaf Stones. That's not great. Tentacool is not strong enough to win a 1v1 against the... I actually get bodied by Gardenia right now. Holy smokes. Yeah, I need to evolve. I have to beat Brawly first, I think. Oh, I can't believe I got this, man. I might be able to covet the Eviolite off of the Girder. That might actually be pretty. That might be a pretty sweet strat, actually. This Dwebble does nothing. I think Dawnfan is going to be a hard carry here. He's going to have to be. Execute's going to have to beat Hariyama. I'm going to have to covet the Girder's Eviolite off of it, and then try and kill it with probably Tangela, like maybe Sleep Powdering it. I also have Slowpoke. How do I beat the Sand Slash? I think Dreadnought is the only way I beat Sand Slash. Rock Tomb. How much damage does Rock Tomb from Dreadnought do to that thing? Let's update our save file real quick. We're gonna bring... I have 0% chance of beating Gardenia right now, so... But we do have Mega Drain now. Cotton Spore. Harden's banned. I think he gets Ancient Power at level 20 and Hex at level 25. Alright, well let's go get the items back from Stevenstone anyway, since we're already here. Or not Steven, the Devon Court president. Alright. Alright. So, Brawly plan, pretty scrapped together, but we are allowed to use Leech Seed. Sleep Powder is better than Hypnosis. I want normal Executor, so I don't want to use the Sunstone on him. We want to give him a Citrus. Oops. Citrus, and Citrus. Don't want to think too hard about this. This lead is Pikachu. So we're gonna change Leaf Guard, Weak Armor, Strong Jaw. We don't even have any biting moves. We have Bite and that's it. Nothing in here really beats the Pikachu. Besides Donphan, I guess. Maybe so who leads into Pikachu? I think Donphan takes too much damage. Oh yeah, I was going to export or re-update the fishbowl. 25. Load. Alright. And then Brawly. This Pikachu. I just really don't want this much chip being done to Donphan. Like Bulldoze kills, but Zen Headbutt kills. It takes 16%, then 45%. I need to place that with Corsola. So run Slowpoke, Donphan, Dreadnought. Execute and Swirlix. I have room for one more Tangela. I think that's how I get out of here. Let's see. Alright, I think that is the plan. So, we got sleep powders. We got a lot of unreliable stuff, but we don't really have a lot of options here. So, Blitzel, we don't have Blitzel evolution. We don't have Crustle. Lilligant. Lilligant doesn't really help us a whole lot. You know, Lilligant actually might help us. I just don't know who would replace it. Because I think Tangle is actually a better match into the Girder. Because it's a lot bulkier. I think this is just what we're going to have to go with. We're just going to, I mean, it's still super early. If I have to reset again, whatever. Even with Modest Nature, Zen Headbutt still kills here, so I think... I kind of really want this thing. I guess even with that, Slowpoke can still switch in on Hariyama and yawn it. So... yeah, we'll see how this goes. Let's teach Bulldoze to our boy here. And I think Rock Team's actually stronger than Stomping Tantrum, but we'll do this. Item give Citrus. He should get Citrus Berry proc after Fake Out plus Electro Web, so... which is nice. Let's see. Oh, I haven't talked to the this guy yet. All right. I should probably change Swirly's nature to bold. I don't think at this level it matters at all, but just in case. Or not bold, something that lowers special defense. Plus defense, minus special defense, like gentle. Nope, that's the opposite of what I want. Lax. Lax. Perfect. Alright. And then we are going to lead with the Slowpoke. Alright. Oh boy, time to wipe. Hooray. Alright. This thing is not using... he is random. This is completely random between Fire Punch and Ice Punch. So we should have a pretty safe switch here, and then a safe switch into Swirly. If this burns, this is pretty bad. If it's Fire Punch burn. Alright. Here on the low sweep. And we covet. No! That is super bad. Well, this is cut. Yeah, this is like really bad actually. Yeah, we gotta go here. Get a rock tomb off. No crit, please. Thank you. Alright, big rock tomb. Big rock tomb. Oh, it's steel. Why did I think it was rock type? I feel like an idiot. Alright, we should survive one. We can get a stomping tantrum off, and we're still faster. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, no crit. Let's take a gander at Aqua Jet damage. 20%. It's in red. That means that it's a minimum of 20%. So, okay. Oh, I put 30 instead of 20. Uh-oh. This has a chance of not killing. Why does it keep going to 30%? 20. Stop doing that. Okay, what is 21? 27%. Oh no, Aqua Jet always kills. Okay. This should be Hariyama because it's faster. Yep. Because we got the speed drop. This is going to be low sweep or I don't think bullet punch kills. So low sweep. We are at 16 HP. 18%. Bullet punch does not see kill. We are at 15, 16. So this is always low sweep for fast kill. So we're gonna switch in Executor. Alright, this should be bulk up, I think. Alright, now we have to hit moves. Perfect. Now we use Sleep Powder. He's probably switching, and I think he's switching into Girder because he's leech seeded, and now he's heavily incentivized to switch out. So I think he's switching into Girder, so we're using Sleep Powder. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's not good. We don't need to worry until he's at... if Execute can't kill this thing, we are so screwed. Alright, Hariyama, I really need you to stay asleep. Okay. Whew. This is always Fire Punch. I don't have anything that can switch into it. Oh, I didn't give an Akaberry to Tangela. That's what I forgot to do. Fire Punch does 8%. We're at... So we can get Fire Punched into here, into burn, and not die. But if Fire Punch crits... Fire Punch... Actually, no. Even Fire Punch crit only does 8%. This is actually always a safe switch. But it's also random move after that. Actually, no, it's going to go for Low Sweep because I'm faster. Or Mach Punch. It's actually going to use Mach Punch because I'm faster. Which means I get a clean switch into Tangela. And then I have to dodge a crit and put it to sleep. I don't know if I want to do that. Fire Punch kills with crit here. You have to fight Lycanroc. You can't switch in here. Tangela's faster. I think I have to hit the Sleep Powder on Tangela. But, like, what do I do after that? Like, if he wakes up in one turn, I'm screwed. What's Execute Space Speed? He's Speed Tied. That's great. I think I have to yawn it. I think he just beats Slowbro. I think he just beats Slowpoke up though. Yeah, look how much damage he does. Holy crap, man. We're at 56% already. Fire Punch is doing 39 max. Mach Punch is doing 15. Okay, well we survive as long as we don't get crit and we can yawn it. I think that's the plan. We switch here, dodge... We switch here. We're never dead to burn, I don't think. Oh, burn's 8%, right? So max roll Fire Punch into burn actually kills. Oh no, it only does 7. Okay, so we actually survive on 1 HP. Max roll into burn. As long as we don't get... Yeah, so I think we're actually safe here. Okay. This is Mach Punch because we're faster. Oh, interesting. Okay, we survive max roll, but we don't survive max roll into crit. So, yeah. So, or max roll into burn. So if we get crit or max roll burned. Okay. Alright, we're still safe. This thing's yawned. It's probably going to go for kill here. I really wish I could get rid of that Choppleberry, dude. What's Swirlix's speed? It's actually faster. Okay, I think Swirlix Fake Tears into Fairy Wind. So if we put this thing at -2... This is all assuming it doesn't switch out. And it's using a fighting move here. But it's random move, yeah. Okay. So we do get a free fake tears. Okay. That's kind of bad. This is Rock Tomb. Let's actually Bulldoze. I guess Bulldoze saw kill. We are also going to use Bulldoze. This is loose. Oh my goodness. That's actually kind of good because this Girder hasn't used any sleep turns yet. So we actually get a free switch here, and it's slower. So I think if we can, if it either A, stays asleep for one extra turn, or B, doesn't crit with Fire Punch on execute, I think we win. Okay, because this thing's on 0 sleep turns right now. I think Psybeam might just straight up have a range to kill it right now. And we're faster because of Bulldoze. Oh, Bulldoze, that did not have a range. Okay, okay, we're good. Alright, we're through. Can this thing kill Executor? Rock Tomb, so we can get a free cheeky Mega Drain here. Because we're never dead to Rock Tomb crit. Cheeky little Mega Drain. Actually, we just win now because it used Excel Rock. Awesome. We made it through, and the Totodile run is live. Although I still have to beat the Aqua Museum back to back, and I have no idea how I'm going to do that. Alright. Yeah, that was pretty close. Do we get any Evos? Yeah, we can get Lilligant. We can evolve Lilligant now because I think we all have Giga Drain. And we have Zebstrika and Tentacruel. All of which are going to be very valuable and useful. The question is, what the hell do I lead into the Aqua Museum? Is it Dreadnought? Dreadnought Rock Tomb? I'm gonna have to do a lot more work on that. Let's just, for now, let's just get everyone leveled up. Get over to Slateport. Oh, we have to go beat Gardenia. We can go beat Gardenia real quick, actually, because that'll be pretty easy now that we have Tentacruel. I want flip turn. Because now I can actually get flip turn. Alright, cool. We're gonna try and beat Gardenia. I think we're gonna need the Evilite anyway for this fight. So. Oh, Gardenia's right there. We might need to change some natures though. Alright, so this guy always kills that for free. Zebstrika takes a Gloom for completely free, and probably a Dolive as well. I think if we can bait the grass, the magical leaf Gloom in, I think Zebstrika can sweep everything else on the entire team. Which is pretty funny. We're gonna bring Tangela for the... Hell yeah. So let's go... Nature change, we'll go modest, actually timid. So we outspeed Roserade, otherwise we're speed tied with it. Oops. Nature, Adamant, and should be good. Alright, we got Flame Wheel, Flame Charges banned, and we got Spark. This thing's move pool is so bad, by the way. I think it does get Zippy Zap at like level 7, like 60 something, but outside of that, like it is horrible. We do get knockoff. And since we didn't evolve him into Tentacruel immediately, we do get Sludge. Acid Spray. And Water Pulse Bubble Beam. And Flip Turn. Perfect. Now we can shove some candy in their mouths. Alright, so our lead is going to be Liquid Ooze Tentacruel with a Chesto Berry. Let's make sure he's Liquid Ooze. Nope. You are Sap Sipper currently. I can't change anyone else's ability. Alright, so... I need something that can fight the Poison Gloom. Maybe Croconaw. crunch. Hell yeah. All right. You're gonna get a Pecha. I learned from my mistakes. I promise. That should be good. Before I forget, I'm going to update the frag tracker. Alright, we also added some more. So we got Swirlix in Granite Cave. We got Blitz or Substrika. Substrika and Route 110. And we got Skrelp in Slateport. And then we need to add the Rusturf rival fight in here. So Dwebble got 1. Croconaw got 2. And who killed Kubfu? Slowpoke killed Kubfu. 1. And then Slowpoke killed Pikachu. Oops, not Choodle. Dreadnought did kill Sandslash though, so he does get 1. You get 1. Croconaw doesn't get any. Dwebble doesn't get any. Actually, Donphan doesn't get any either. Tangela gets none. Execute gets 2. Oh. So that was Brawly fight. I'm missing 1 Mon from Brawly. Hariyama Girder. Pikachu. Sandslash. And Lycanroc. Yeah, so you got 1. Oh no. Oh, Execute actually got 3. Okay, sweet. Now we're going into Gardenia. Oh, we got Tentacool. Tentacruel on Route 106. And Corsola G and Dewford. Sweet. That's all we have so far. Alright. I think I can literally get Zebstrika to +6 attack if I get that 1 Gloom. Just to make sure, you are Liquid Ooze. Chesto, Liquid Ooze, Timid, Sludge, Acid Spray, perfect. This thing can never use Giga Drain because AI just won't click Giga Drain if you are Liquid Ooze, which is pretty funny. Any draining move at all, actually. This is always Bulldoze. So this is like always this should always be the Poison Gloom. And this is never Leech Seed or Poison Powder, so I think this is always Sludge. Yep. Perfect. Now we sit here and watch it, like, attempt to win while it just buffs my attack. This is hilarious, actually. This thing has Sturdy and Bulldoze, and I'm pretty sure I survive Bulldoze crit because this thing is really weak. Into my level 30 Zebstrika. Bulldoze crit never kills. Oh, that's Blitzel, that's not even Zebstrika. Yeah, this thing's... oh. I should probably put it at the right level, huh? Bulldoze crit does that much, and we never underspeed even at -1, so this always kills. Alright. Moving smoothly. So Blitzel gets 3 and Tentacruel gets 2 there. Uh-oh. I gave someone 3 that shouldn't have 3. It was Swirlix. There we go. 3. Alright. Alright, I'm going to probably take a break here for a couple hours, take the dogs to the dog park. It's super windy and crappy outside, but they need some exercise. They've been bugging me for like the last 30 minutes. And then I'll take some time to plan this, probably burn through this next... I think Route 110 is super easy, other people don't, but my box is pretty different this time, and I honestly am not sure what I'm going to do about a few of the mons. So, like Cryogonal, I think Crustle is my best answer to Cryogonal, which is pretty funny. But luckily, this thing evolves at level 34. If this thing evolved at level 35, I would be in big doo-doo for the Cryogonal. Or I'd have to use Dugong. I guess Dugong actually does pretty well into it, but it risks a bunch of Omniboosts. And then we get this thing to evolve as well after we beat Rival. I don't know how useful that's going to be, but cool. If you came by to watch, thanks for coming and hanging out. Peace.